Hey everybody, Mike here with a new video for you. Today I'm going to share with you my sales for January. And how I'm going to do that is I'm just going to give you the total amount shipped because some of the items were on sale, some weren't. So it's just easier in doing it that way instead of trying to break it all down for you. So let's get started and see what I did for January. First item I sold was two of these cigar minders, and they went for a total of $17.51 shipped. Next item is this Prestige Heavy Body Gold Tone cigar cutter. This is a really nice cigar cutter, by the way. This one sold for $18.90 shipped. And then I sold a Royal Blue Paleo composite cutter. These are also very top of the notch quality cutters. And this one went for $39.90 shipped. All right, moving right along. The next item, I sold one of these 4-in-1 carpenter tape measure and pocket screwdriver combos. They get a screwdriver and the tape measure, and that went for $7.20 shipped. The next item was this sharper 8-inch folding knife with a grooved pistol handle. Very nice knife, comes with the sheath, and that shipped for $11.45, or that was a total $11.45 shipped. The next item was this right edge 2.5-inch Pony 2 keychain, and that one went for $7.94 shipped. Now the next two items I'm going to show you were two different items that were bought by the same buyer. One buyer bought this 8-inch Colt Tactical G10 folder, and he also bought this 8-inch Dark Tan G10 frame lock folding knife, and both those knives went for $27 shipped. And on a side note, when I send my thank you through the eBay message system to my buyers, I let them know that over at Cutlery Barn they can see the rest of our inventory over at cutlerybarn.com, and in that message I also let them know that there's a $5 bonus. They get $5 for just signing up for an account that they can use toward their first purchase. So I got a call from Sissy. She told me that after I sold these knives, and she drop shipped them for me because she ships all the knives for me that we have there on hand. She said like an hour or two later, she got an order from Cutlery Barn, and she said it was the same gentleman that bought these two knives from me. And while he was over there, he decided to spend $98. So if you've got a website where you're selling additional items, or some similar items or like items, man, that's a great marketing tool. Setting up an account, money for them to have in their account when they register, and then on top of that, Sissy went ahead and shipped one of our 15% off thank you cards with this order, with the eBay order. So when he goes to make another order, since he's already used his $5 registration, he's going to get $15 off on his next order. So that my suggestion is, if you've got an additional website that you're trying to work from to sell more products, that it works with the thank you cards and any kind of discounts you can give them on the website. And well, that's just how we do it. But anyway, thought I'd share that info with you. The next item, this buyer bought two of these 4-in-1 tape combo sets. So they shipped for a total of $11.75 shipped. And the next item, I sold one of these 1-ounce Lansing honing oil. They're little replacement bottles, and that went for $5.80 shipped. Next item is the Xbox Live Arcade Unplugged Volume 1 Microsoft Xbox 360. That went for $5.39 shipped. Next item, World War II ration books. These also had a shopping list with it. Looked pretty old, so I sold it with a shopping list. That went for $10.20 shipped. Next item is a Ring doorbell I got in a Blue Lot's computer lot. I was going to use this on Mama Chili's house, but the voltage at the doorbell was too low for this one. This one required 16 volts. Mama Chili's got like 8 or 9 volts at the doorbell. So I sold this one so I could buy the right one to work with. And we sold this one for $190.45 shipped. Next item, Columbia River cell phone case. We sold that for $7.68 shipped. Next item is a three-piece set of fans. There was originally 5 in the box, but after testing them, 2 of them had bad bearings, so I sold them as a three-piece set, and they went shipped for $18.70. The next item is a Live Arcade Xbox. This is one of those demo games out of the Xbox magazine, and this was just a disc only, sold for $5.39 shipped. In that same Blue Lot's computer lot, I got a couple of these graphic cards, and we sold this graphic card, went for $229.99 shipped. All right, moving along. Next item is this Seiko digital watch. As you can tell from the pictures, it looked like it had been through some heavy use. So I sold it for $14.50 shipped, and the guy that bought the watch said that the module was working, even though I had no way of testing it, so he was able to repair his Seiko watch. And the cool thing about it is he sent me a link after I asked him about it. For it, he sent me a link to where I can go get all the Seiko instruction manuals in a PDF format. So that was pretty cool that the customer not only is happy with his purchase, but he also helped me be able to get access to some more information as I have another Seiko watch up, or if I ever run across any more. Next item, this PlayStation 2 Greatest Hits, a Spider-Man game. That went for $15.25 shipped. Next item is Conquer. This went for $6.99 shipped. Next item is the Pokemon card, a holo card, the Clefable, and that went for $4.45 shipped. Next item is a Columbia River cell phone case, another one. This time this customer bought 2, so they went 2 of them went for $21.85 shipped. Next item is a Harley Davidson cell phone cover for a Galaxy S6. That went for $12.99 shipped. Next item is the Wi-Fi extender from Netgear. Sold that for $28.94 shipped. Next item was this Apple digital multi-port adapter. That also I got in a liquidation lot, along with a few of the other items that I've been showing. And that one went for $32.94 shipped. The next item is the Sony XB20 portable wireless Bluetooth speaker. On some of this stuff I'm getting from the liquidation lots that are returns. I don't know what the deal is. I guess people just don't know how to pair up their item with their device, or their phone. So the first thing I do on everything that I get from liquidation that's like these Sony returns that I'll be showing, I charge them up first. I make sure that they'll charge. After they've been fully charged, then I go through and I do the pairing with my cell phone. And then after that, if it pairs up, I run through all the features that they supposedly offer with the devices that I'm checking. And if everything checks out all right, they get sold. So I think a lot of the problem might be some people just don't know how to pair a device. Now this did have a feature on it that you can use by just swiping your phone across it if you have an Android phone, and I don't have one. So I had to identify that I wasn't able to test that, but I was in contact with the buyer on this, and he says, man, this thing works great, and he'll be looking for some more stuff. So just letting you guys know, if you're looking at the liquidation lots, which I'll put a link down below at liquidation.com, keep an eye out for some of this stuff. Just because it's a return doesn't mean that it doesn't work. All right, moving right along. Sold a vintage Duncan Glow Imperial Yo-Yo. This one went for $12.47 shipped. Next, I sold a lot of 5 women's watches. I didn't have time to go through them to check for the batteries or to replace them. So I just let them go, and they went for $22 shipped. The next item is these set of Sony Bluetooth extra bass wireless headphones. Same thing, folks. Don't know why. They charge, they paired. So, this is, I guess you could call this a bolo. These things do sell. They're easy to check, and you might want to keep an eye out for those, especially if you're going over liquidation.com. These sold for $22.90. Oh, excuse me, $24.90. These sold for $24.90. The next item, a set of dwarfs that I got from an MSP auction. Dungeons and Dragons. These went for $17.64 shipped. All right, moving right along. The next item was these the same style headphones as the black ones, the XB50SL, but the B, instead of B, it's L, so they're blue, and they did come in the box with everything, whereas the other ones just came in Ziploc bags with all the other stuff. And these particular ones sold for $22.90 shipped. Then we sold another set of the black wireless headphones, and this particular one sold for $24.90. Next item was this water filter, under counter water filter. Now I think I marked this down as a display item at a new open box store for display because, as you can see, the the uh, the plastic is still around everything. And ironically, I had this up on the Facebook Marketplace, and I had it up on Let Go and Offer Up to try to sell it. And I got questions, and I even got one person that asked me if in California if I would ship instead of them coming down to pick it up because they lived like an hour away. And I said sure, and I gave them a quote for the shipping. And a couple of days, maybe a week went by. I didn't hear anything back from them. I didn't bother chasing them down, so I just took the pictures from the Facebook Marketplace, put them up here on eBay, figured out the shipping, weighed everything. It's already boxed up, and sold this like the same day I put it up, which was kind of interesting. Anyway, it went for $65.95 shipped. The next item, which got in the liquidation lot, was this Kurt Coupler lock, and that went for $9.71 shipped. Next item was my last pair of these headphones, and these sold for $22.90 shipped. So I'm all out of these. I might have to go back and get some more. The next item I sold that I got in a liquidation lot was this Timex Men's Expedition Scout watch with green nylon watch. And I watched it, I checked it. It worked. It changed to the date. I watched it for a couple of days to make sure the calendar changed on the face there, and everything worked. So sold that one for $30.82 shipped. Next item I got from one of the earlier MSP auctions, this Charming Charlie ladies watch. Um, Kind of an unusual watch. Anyway, it went for $16.20 shipped. And I sold the last set of yo-yos that I had in one of the MSP auctions, this Duncan Jr. yo-yo. And interesting enough, this one was shipped via GSP, the Global Shipping Program, $9.90, and this thing's heading to London, England. So hope they enjoy their yo-yo in England. And the last item I sold, and there's a bit of a controversy with it, is this set of Sony WI C400 wireless headphones. There's nothing wrong with them. They worked great, and that's not the issue. What the issue is the my international buyer who's from Canada is having a little bit of an issue with some shipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact eBay, and then I'm going to contact PayPal, and I'll do a podcast and let you guys know what comes of this. So it's going to be probably pretty interesting, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, and I got that out of a liquidation lot. Again, don't know why they were returned. Everything was there. They work. They paired, all of it. So, folks, that's it for my sales for the month of January. Um, you know, Nothing killer, not crushing it like a lot of these sellers do. As always, I don't claim to be I don't claim to have the magic sauce, the secret bean or the pill or magic bean or the pill or any of that to make you guys gob some money. What I just show you is what I do. Yeah, granted, like I've always said before, I have a disability check that comes in, Social Security disability check, and I get a small military pension for retiring out of the Air Force. And other than that, this is what I'm trying to do to make a little bit of extra money. Like I say, whether it's for a cheeseburger or a taco or uh, pizza, when pay-per-view wrestling pay-per-view comes on, I want to take care of Mama Chili and let her have a good time. But ultimately, my goal is to make this thing pay for itself and be one of those that's knocking it out of the park. I'd like to get on Social Security disability and do it myself. So that's my goal. Um, and the only other thing I got to say is if you like this video and you think it's useful and it can help someone, please share it. Give a thumbs up for a like. Leave your comments down below. If you have a question, you can leave it down below. If you don't want the whole world to see your question, you can always send it to askmike@yahoo.com. I answer all my questions that I get in emails personally. And if it's a good question, I'll do a video or a podcast on it. Or a good question, I will do that. So go ahead and leave them comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you've just happened upon this channel. There's going to be a lot more coming this year. A lot of good information and a lot of stuff that I'll be sharing. And, guys, as always, I'm asking God to bless all of you with great health, a happy life, happy family, much success in sales, great sourcing, and just generally having a good time. And I'm also going to ask him to put a hedge of protection around everybody because of this flu virus that's going around. The reports are it's really nasty, and it's killed a few young people and some elderly people. So, I'm asking God to put a hedge of protection around all of you to keep you well and safe and protected from this virus that's going around. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Rollin Picker out.